What is up, dudes and dudettes? I am the Mystical Green Beanie. Suicide Squad is a movie that I've made no secret about being my most anticipated film of 2016. However, after watching the Comic-Con footage, I am left with some questions, some reservations, some for good, some for not so good. So, starting off, it looks like they're blending old with new, having villains that were on rosters from both the pre-Flashpoint universe and the DC New universe, having characters such as Enchantress, Katana, Captain Boomerang, Rick Flag, and of course, Deadshot, who were all recurring members on the original roster. But from the DC New Universe, we see Harley Quinn and El Diablo, who are both recent additions to the team, as well as Killer Croc, who I'm just gonna believe is a stand-in for King Shark, even though we've heard rumors that King Shark's gonna make an appearance in the film. Bleh. But for the fans of the newer incarnation of the squad, this will be spectacular. Seeing El Diablo and Harley Quinn realized on screen, that's gonna be great for them. But I can already hear the veteran fans putting this film down already, because anything involving the New 52 stuff makes them far less excited. As for the way we see some of the characters behave and the quick little glimpses that we see of them, it's clear that some were radically altered. Deadshot being the main person I'm referring to, just the way Will Smith delivers his lines, it really does feel like Will Smith playing a sharpshooter, rather than feeling like Deadshot. And I have nothing against Will Smith. I love him as an actor, and I'm sure he's a tremendous person, but just based off what I've seen, I'm starting to feel like he's miscast in this role. Also, Harley feels different. And by now I know that I shouldn't care because every writer writes her drastically different, but I don't know, she just feels a little off. I'm probably just saying that because I recently was rewatching the 90s animated series and playing through Arkham Asylum, which is amazing. But yeah, I digress. But what I'm saying is, I'm probably just used to Paul Dini writing her because I've basically been on a Paul Dini Batman binge for a while. But something I am really excited to see is how all these different characters' powers are portrayed and which version of the characters that they're going for. There's one scene in which we see El Diablo being doused in water in what appears to be a containment unit. Also, something interesting to note is that we don't see, or at least I don't see, Captain Boomerang holding any boomerangs. So this leads me to believe that they're going with his new 52 counterpart as inspiration, with that version actually creating boomerangs out of pure energy. We also we we know Joker's skin is bleached, and I'm sure of that because in all the shots that we've seen of him, he's covered head to toe in that white makeup. As for Harley, I'm unsure because just the lighting is a little dimmer or way brighter in certain shots. But if her skin is bleached as well, looks like they're going with the new 52 origin for her, and that's cool. But speaking of the Joker, I'm glad to see that they're finally, well, at least it looks like they're finally going full on Frank Miller. And, with a little bit of Azzarello and Snyder in there too. You can see that there. But yeah, I love Miller's Joker. And a lot of people are gonna say that, well, Heath Ledger's Joker was Miller's Joker. I disagree. There are hints of Miller in Heath's Joker, but to me, Heath Ledger came off more like Alan Moore's iteration of the character, being obsessed with making everybody around him go insane and proving that we're all crazy, and all it takes is just one bad day to push us over the edge. But here, Joker just looks like a violent gang leader who wants to hurt people for his own amusement, which I'm all for that. Uh, Another encouraging thing, and it's admittedly a simple one, Viola Davis is Amanda Waller. She's awesome, and that's about it. Yeah. Uh, but however, with that being said, I do have one major fear with this movie. It's not even a new one, but I thought I'd address it now while I'm on the subject of the Suicide Squad. This movie is important to the development of the DC cinematic universe, even more so than Batman v Superman. I say that because look at the roster. Now, of course, most of them are Batman villains, but Harley, Joker, Deadshot, and Croc aside, you have Slipknot, who's a Firestorm villain. Then you have Katana, who's not only a Batman character, but she sets up the larger street level universe and a lot of the other magical stuff. Enchantress, who's basically a villain to all magical characters in the DC universe. Plus, there are rumors that other DC villains will be appearing in this film. So, yeah, yeah, this movie is important. And if this fails, DC is going to have to do some major work to fix it, if they can. Anyways, those are my thoughts on the Suicide Squad film as of right now. I'm still really hyped for it, but, I did have those concerns. But I'm sure this movie's gonna be a hit. But yeah, guys, that's it for me right now. I am the mystical green beanie, and as always, until next time,